Earlier in the season, when North Laurel and Oneida Baptist met, the Mountaineers stunned the Jaguars in a 3-point defeat, and junior guard DeJour Frazier burned North for 30 points in the win. North looking for a different outcome tonight. There he is, DeJour Frazier, one of the state's top scorers, taking on North Laurel in London tonight. Jaguars not wasting any time putting points on the board in this one. Kyle Jeffers goes off the backboard for 2 of his 15. Quick passes for North. Isaiah Collier to Bryson Asher, the elbow. Nice to see Isaiah back out on the court.
I was going to say, wait a minute, he's out on the court?
Jags by 7. North Laurel turned up from the offense from the beginning, and they never stopped. Peyton Broughton, 3 of his team-high 18. OBI trying to get their offense going late in the first quarter. Simon Robinson, check this out. From way downtown for the little guy, Mountaineers down 7. Off the North turnover here. OBI pushing it up the court. Frazier snags the ball. He injured his ankle in the first quarter, so he's jogging gingerly, but don't worry, he still made the shot. Watch this beauty of a U-Pike top play contender. Frazier thinks he's got an easy layup. Peyton Broughton slaps it away, starts pushing it up the court, finds Bryson Asher for the lay-in. When North Laurel's offense is clicking, it is a beautiful thing. We go to the Highlands Black and Blue Clinic scoreboard. North Laurel cruises in their redemption win, 64-44, the final score. How about Madison Shepherd and the North Laurel Lady Jaguars taking on OBI? The Lady Mountaineers, though, are taking the court with heavy hearts, having lost their Dean of Students, who is also the grandmother of 2 of the players. To basketball now, though, off the North Laurel turnover, Madison Keller driving straight to the hoop, gets the bucket and the foul. She had to finish with a game-high 18 points. Slow start offensively for the Lady Jaguars. First field goal of the game coming right here by Hannah Gray. 3-pointer in the corner nearly midway through the first quarter. Lady Mountaineers having their way on offense now. Deborah Decker with the jumper. She finished with 12. OBI by 2. Lady Jaguars stepping it up defensively here. Shepherd gets the steal and the easy points. North led by as many as 16 late in the third quarter, but OBI fought back and led with 2 with 53 seconds to play. But as we go to the Highlands Black and Blue Clinic scoreboard, you'll see right there, Madison Shepherd hit a 3 from the right corner, right in front of the Jaguar bench with 3.9 seconds to play in the game, and that would be your final score, 57-56.
All right, a fun week at the All-A State Tournament in Frankfort. Despite no Mountain teams getting that far, there was still plenty of drama, I promise. Here's my recap in this week's Lee's Famous Recipe, Hazard and Whitesburg Full Court Press. The blood, the sweat, and the tears. No Mountain team advances past the quarterfinal round at the All-A State Basketball Tournament.
Well, turnover, transition defense, and rebounding. I mean, that just destroyed us. When you play really good teams, you can't not do those things.
Another year blocked for Harlan. Make it 3 straight years, no wins in Frankfort. 20 turnovers and a 24-point night by Owensboro Catholic's Michaela Berry results in a 16-point loss for the Lady Green Dragons.
Yeah, I think that's what got the other team up on us a lot. They made runs. Every turnover we made, they would get a layup or we'd foul or something. So, I mean, you can't have that and win.
Eastridge also loses in the first round. The Lady Warriors have 3 girls score in double figures and only lose by 3 to Bracken County. Perhaps a few less turnovers than they could have won. The Lady Warriors give the ball away 24 times and they let Bailey Cummins score 30.
But we just stood up on defense on the second half, and we just didn't play like we was the first half, and we just let them drive in on us. And it was like we just didn't play as a team as good as we was.
On the boys' side, Williamsburg comes into the tournament as the only undefeated boys high school basketball team left in the state, but Danville ends the perfect streak. Down 3 with 5 seconds to go, Skylar Griffith fires and misses. No overtime and no more undefeated teams left.
If you would have told me, you know, if we're going into the All-A State Tournament undefeated, I would have probably giggled at you, because that's just hard to do. I mean, you're playing, you know, Winsburg is a school that has 220 kids in their high school, and we're playing schools in, you know, South Laurel as your Corbins, and we played in the Cumberland Falls. I knew that was going to be a tough tournament. So, you know, I knew there was plenty of chances for us to, you know, if we didn't play well, it would be really tough to win. But we've had a great year so far, and this is by no means the end of it. This is just a little road bump. We'll get past it, and we'll move on to our district play and our and hopefully our 13th region play, later on this month and into March.
3 teams do advance to the quarterfinal round. Katie Moore scores 33 points, becomes Leslie County's all-time scorer, and the Lady Eagles defeat University Heights by 10. 2 days later, Leslie County had another 33-point performance. Problem is, that's the total points scored the entire game for the Lady Eagles. Moore is shut down, and Leslie loses by 31 points to Murray.
We just couldn't make any shots. I mean, I don't know what we shot from the foul line there right off, but we didn't shoot particularly well from anywhere. And, that when you're playing against a good team, you don't have time to go 1 for 20 from threes or miss some shots around the basket or miss foul shots.
2 boys teams advance to the quarterfinals as well, and it's 2 different stories. Buckhorn does not pass the eye test when it takes the floor against University Heights. 6-month beards, mullets, and not a ton of athleticism like the Blazers. But John Noble's team is gritty, forcing 13 second-half turnovers and winning. Next day in the quarters, the Wildcats once again look outmatched. Lexington Christian comes in with length like a college team, and the Eagles did not falter. Buckhorn's run comes to an end with an 18-point loss.
We came out, I don't think we were focused on the tip, not as focused as we needed to be. Anytime you give up 2 points off the opening tip, you got to wonder if your mind is where your mind is. They're good. I mean, they're solid, they're big, they're well coached. They don't have a lot of weaknesses. And we let them hurt us on the boards, obviously. I think we have 1 offensive rebound for the game, and when you shoot it as poorly as we did, you're not going to win a whole lot of games.
Finally, Shelby Valley. The Wildcats get a 26-point performance out of Hunter Swindle in night 1 and beat the Campbellsville Eagles by 12. That sets up this, Valley versus Owen County. Right from the get-go, Rebels guard Chad McDonald is the golden nugget. McDonald shoots 5 threes and makes them all. That sets the tone, but Shelby Valley keeps fighting. A 3-ball by Dalton Richardson ties the game, and it goes to overtime. And in overtime, with 11 seconds to go, down 55-52, this is what Valley gets. No shot, no chance of advancing. Valley loses 57-52.
They're a typical Eastern Kentucky team that plays physical and is gritty. Jim Hicks coached for a few years in the 8th region, so we know how his team was going to play. That was part of the scouting report, that they're going to bring a whole lot of fight and intensity and not give up. So
I feel like I let my team down, but we still got 3 weeks left of basketball, and I think we can build on this, especially me. And I think our program will get right back to where it was, from where we left off for that game out there.
It's made us better. We're 15-10. We've got some losses, but we're a much better team right now than we were a month ago, and we're going to be fine. We've not been healthy all year long, and we're hoping that in the next couple weeks we're going to take a few days off and get healthy. So we feel like our best basketball is still ahead of us.
Every team still has a chance to win a state championship come March, but the emotions of this state tournament are ones none of these teams want to feel again. This has been the Lee's Famous Recipe, Hazard and Whitesburg, Full Court Press. It was a lot of fun.
Nice job on that. That was great. Up next, 2 weeks of listening to everyone talk about the big game. And tomorrow, the Patriots and the Seahawks finally hit the field in Super Bowl 49.
Stay tuned for our picks if you're interested. We'll preview the matchup and check out this week's Play of the Week.